Hi everyone, this is Melissa the Stamp Doc. Today I'm going to share with you a project that uses strips of cardstock. Now I've been working on a behind the scenes project that has left me with all of these 1/2 inch paper strips. So I've been looking for different ways to use them, and so today I'm going to show you the first of several cards that I've been using or creating to make these strips with. So I selected 3 colors. So I selected Poppy Parade, Crushed Curry, and Balmy Blue. And those are the 3 that I'm going to use on my project. And I'm going to be using the Ornate Style stamp set. This one will be retiring on May 3rd. So if this is one that you would like, make sure that you order it by then. And I will have the link in the description below. So I'm going to start with a 4" by 5 1/4 inch piece of basic white cardstock. And I'm going to use my Stamparatus for this. So I'm going to take that piece of basic white cardstock and I'm just going to line it up there in the corner. I'm going to put my magnet down to hold that in place. And then I'm going to take out my large stamp from that. And I just want to ink it over here on the side. So I'm going to lay that down, close up my container there, and I'm just going to stamp this once with black memento ink. So I'm just going to tap some ink on there. And especially when I use large stamps like this, I really do like to use the Stamparatus because I can make sure that the whole thing got inked up properly. Okay, and that did just fine, just the way I wanted it. So I'm going to pull that out. And then again, this is a really simple project. You could do this with anything you already have. I'm going to get just a bit of adhesive, and I'm going to go ahead and use my Stampin' Seal on this. So I'm going to start with the Poppy Parade, and I'm just going to put adhesive on a few inches of that. And I'm going to lay that right here on top of my flowers. I'm going to go ahead and do my next one. And just wanting to make sure that both ends are covered. And I'm butting those right up against each other so it creates almost a smooth seam. And Jennifer McGuire did something similar to this, and I really liked her technique for doing it. So I'm using just our supplies to do something very similar. All right, so I've got that all done. And then I'm just going to take my scissors and cut off the excess from the back. You could also use your paper trimmer for this if you prefer. I just like to make it really quick and use the scissors. And then, of course, you've got enough strips here that you can make one more identical card, which is really nice. So we're going to pull the Stamparatus back in. I haven't moved anything at all. And I'm going to put that back in place. And then again, we are going to stamp that. I'm going to put some fresh ink, and I'm really working on that center area because we're going to want that to show up. We did a technique like this years ago, and we called it spotlighting, and I think that's probably the best term for this, but spotlighting with strips. But this is such a quick and easy way to come up with a great card. So I think my card slipped just a little bit, but I'm going to get that center done one more time there. I've got some great examples I can show you, though. Okay, so let me show you my finished cards. So here is one that I created. And again, just using the Ornate Style stamp set. And then this little greeting that says, "You're amazing," is from the Ornate Thanks stamp set. And then this one here as well. So you can see when I wasn't under pressure, I did much better. And that sometimes happens with stamping. So sometimes you can see my mistakes still lead to good cards. So I will fix that other one with my leftover strips, and I'll have that on display at some point too. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.